So we're going to mix up our 1.8 kilo in this container here. So first we need to know is how heavy is this container. So we'll turn this on. The container is 88 grams. So when we put this on here, it zeroes it off. Let's zero it off one more time. And we're going to mix in 1.8 kilos in here. Okay, so we've got plenty of coating here. We'll just feel that. Oh, it's nice and soft. Should pour nicely. So we're looking for 1.8. Just a minute. Get this ready. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 and a half, 17, 18. Okay, so we got our 1780, we need another 20 gram. It should be about that. If we take that off, 96, 97, and 2. So that's 1800. Alright, so that's what we need of the part A. So we'll put that aside. Now, where is it? Where's the lid? The other one. Okay. So the Ekopel hardener comes in these kits bottles. Okay. In a full bottle, it's 480 grams. So we need 16%. So first thing we want to do is measure how much is in the empty bottle. Put that on. 0. Now 18% of 16% of 1.8 grams is 285, I believe it is. 95?
88.
88, 288, there you go. The math man has spoken. So we need 288 grams of the hardener. So we'll just pour that in. There we go, coming up to 200, 250, 60, 70, slow it down, 85, 87, 88. So now we've got the right amount of hardener for this kit. So we don't need the scale anymore. Put that aside, and now I need to put that in here. Alright, put this one away. I've got product for another day. So put this guy away. Good. Rightio. The thing you find about this product is it's very easy to clean up. Unlike a 2-pack paint, it actually comes off quite easily. Very easy to remove of things if you drop a little bit. So there's no need to panic. Alright, so we've got our product. We're going to pour this in here. Ready to go. Keep in mind, once you've poured this in, you only have about 15 minutes before you want to start working on your bathtub. If you leave it for much longer than that, it starts to create its own heat, it starts to gel, because the larger the quantity is in the bucket, the quicker it starts to gel. So you want to time everything just right. We've timed it all, we've got all our product ready, we've got our bath ready, we've got our tools ready, everything's ready to go, and this is nice and easy to stir as compared to when it's not, which I'll show you another time. So this is stirring quite well. As you can see, it's very, very thick. The product is thick, that's how it works. The thicker it is, the thicker it stays on the walls. So here we go. The mixing is boring and tedious, so we're not going to bore you all the way, but we just want to show you that getting that hardness stirred through is very, very, very important. And before we sign off, I just want to show you one more thing. The bottle's been sitting here for a while now. We thought we poured it all out, but look, there's still a fair bit of product in here. So we want to get every part out of it because we mixed it exactly and we want to get it out exactly. Okay, I may even do it one more time by laying the bottle down on the side just so that I can get a few more drops out of it. In the winter time, it's of course crucial you get the exact right mixture. Now people have asked, can we add a bit more hardener in the winter time? No, you can't. Can you reduce the hardener in the summertime? No, you can't. It has to be exact, otherwise it will not work. Down the track you'll find that either the adhesion has been busted or the coating has not cured properly. Okay, so that's important. But before you sign off, as you can see, it's already flowing quite nicely. We're getting that whipped up nicely. You do not want to use a power tool. You just want to use hand so that we don't mix too much air into the product. It's too difficult to remove after. Okay. Also, make sure that you get rid of all the product off the edges. Now I'm very pedantic when it comes to the stirring. You've got to think what's actually going on. The bottom part of the pan is always going to have a little bit of product that the hardener hasn't gone through. So you are going to have to mix that through. Now I'll show you later on when we're pouring. We will then, when we come down to the end of it, we will get the spatula out and we will stir it even a bit more and make sure that we can use those last drops. Now they do recommend that you don't use the last drops, but as you'll probably find, the product is so expensive in Australia that we need to save as much as we can. That's why we're using 1800 on this bath. Usually the other YouTube's videos, they'll show you how they're mixing it up and then they don't show you how much they throw out. Admittedly, the more product you have, the easier it is to work. But you can also have too much product and then you'll end up with product going down the drain, which you don't want. So it's very important to try and get the product correct. Where you're going to waste product is if the product is too thick on cold weather. If the product is too thick, you're going to waste product because it's not going to stretch over the bath as it should. If the product is too runny, well, you're going to need less product. End of story. Yes, you can have some in the bottom of the bathtub, which is great. In this particular bath, you have a little bit of pooling, so we're going to be able to put a little bit more down in there. But in most cases, you don't want to have too much product in the bath because it will find its way down the drain even after you've left. So I think this is well stirred. It feels good. It's done. I want to keep my spatula nice and clean. So this could also be a good tool when you're doing certain jobs. We've got that little kink in there that can also help with getting to areas that you can't normally reach. Alrighty.